Well, the sun is shining. It's been a busy June already for head coach Jeff Tedford and his staff, and actually some of the players. Recently, you had a fantasy camp. What all does that entail?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Our players get a chance to come out and work with some guys who wish they could suit up one day. But you know, we have two practices for guys who come out, older guys. They range from 24 to 64 this year.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, so we put them through the paces. We do some individual work with them in the morning, then kind of some teamwork in the afternoon, and it's a lot of fun. You know, it's guys who come out and have always wanted to get on the field and do some things and throw the ball around and learn some fundamentals and techniques, but they have a lot of fun doing it.
Now, are these mostly former players or guys that maybe have never played organized football before?
Yeah, no, a lot of them haven't. You know, I had one guy who said, you know, I love football, but was just never big enough or anything to be able to have the opportunity to do it. And this provides a platform to get out here and run around and learn some of the fundamentals and techniques and compete a little bit and have some fun.
Is it as much a social event as for these guys and you as well as it is a football function?
Well, it's nice to get to know new people. There's no question about it, supporters of the program. But, you know, they come here with a little competitiveness on their mind. You know, they're fired up to get out there and go. And, you know, it's as serious as a guy who had tears in his eyes talking about how his father brought him to the first Cal game 50 years ago, and his father passed away our first season here, and his chance to come through the tunnel this year, you know, was really special for him that his dad was watching over him. You know, so things that are that meaningful, and then other guys who are just geared up to get out here and compete, and you know, and that's a fun time. You know, you have guys, you got a lot of skin knees, you know, because their mind says to do something, but as soon as they bend them, they just don't quite do that, and so they fall down on the ground. And we had some skin knees, we had some skin noses, but you know, nothing too serious.
I mean, it's not pads and not helmets and things like that, but I mean, these guys come in having any idea physically what they're going to go through this day? I mean, do you have guys grabbing the backs of their legs and they're dead exhausted at the end of the day?
I promise you, there's a lot of calls into work on Monday of them not showing up because, you know, a lot of Advil. I tell them before the second practice, go get your Advil because they are stiff. Rigor mortis kind of sets in, but no, we put them through it pretty good though. They run, they compete, and they're sore. You know, by the end of the day, we have a social at the end, but not many stick around for that. They're tired.
All right, let's take a look at the video of this year's fantasy.
1, 2, 3 steps. Grab your right toe. If you start with your right foot, if you grab your right toe. Yeah, left hand. Go get him, go get him, go get him! Come on, base dead center and double close. Ready? Break! Break! Alright, good round. Go! Right! We in there, we're in there, we're in there! Oh!